Started off by chopping down a tree, then mining out some stone. Then I made all this stone into stone tools. Then I went to find some coal, so that when I got iron I could smelt it. Then went looking down this cave, but I didn't find much. I was hoping to find iron, but all I found was a few zombies. More than a few. I then found a dungeon. Ah yes, the good old structures that haven't been changed since Instead. But there was a lot of mobs, which luckily I defeated without really losing any health, because I'm insane, you know. Then broke the spawner, lit up the area so no mobs can spawn, and had a look in the chest, and look at this first chest. I got my favourite music disc and the golden apple. Isn't that just brilliant? Then in the other chest I got another golden apple and projectile protection 4. So I then made a bed since I had enough wool from killing all the animals. And then I met up with Dylan, who I'm going to be doing a survival world with. Hopefully Nathaniel, aka Polit77, should join. Then we found this massive cave, which we'll explore later since it was getting dark. So I decided to dig into the side of the cliff so that I could sleep. After a good night's rest it was day 2 and we were about to adventure into the cave, but first I needed a bit of wood. After that I had a look down at the cave which we were about to risk our lives going into. My 2 golden apples and my favourite music disc. We then made the jump into the water, hoping that there wasn't many mobs. As we entered the cave, we mined some iron. Luckily there wasn't that many mobs, so we were relatively safe, and I did have my golden apples in case something went terribly wrong. And of course I had Dylan there to help me out. As I looked into the distance I saw some endermen which I decided would be a good idea to kill. It was very risky since it was early on and I had no gear, but luckily I made a tunnel so that they couldn't get to me, but I could get to them. After we killed them we got 2 ender pearls, which is really good for this early on in the game. They would be really useful for later on. Then ventured further down and watched Dylan fail in water MLG. Mining more iron here. And killing more zombies here. We then watched a disaster happen where Dylan got shot by a skeleton, then proceeded to die. Little did I know that it wouldn't be the skeleton that almost killed me, but a creeper, as there was a surprise waiting for me at the top. Luckily though, I landed in the water and I ran away since there was a skeleton right there. Decided to box myself in since Dylan had to go, and we will continue this back here. Now off camera I forgot to start recording, so I did smelt my iron. Now we have a shield, iron sword, iron pickaxe and some good armour. We are ready to go on another adventure. Well, not exactly yet, since I just spent more time mining out the cave. and I had another good night's rest, and woke up where I went to the top and hoped that there was no mobs, and there wasn't, and I ventured off into the distance. First checking out this horse that Dylan tamed earlier but doesn't have a saddle for. I then found a village after a bit of exploring. Proceeded to kill their iron golem. And then I ventured off to a room portal which for some reason didn't have a chest. Unless I'm just stupid and it's buried somewhere. And then look at that LMLG, that is a true pro Minecraft player. Then went back to the village to steal all their hay bales. Sorry cows, no food for you. I then tried to get a Fletcher, which I succeeded with. Then it started raining. Oh, this is giving me reminders of Britain, this. Then crafted them all into sticks, all the wood to trade with them. I got 5 emeralds. But I wanted more emeralds. I wasn't stopping here, so I went to chop down the near house. But then I decided, what a good idea to bring the villager back to the base. This was a terrible idea, since when I broke the boat it ran off. But for some reason it just ran into a corner and hid. Must be because it's dark or because it's raining. I was thinking about how I could get the villager back, because this is when I realised that you can't use slabs for boats to go up, and it wasn't going to the fletching table. But sadly I had to end the video here, so if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.